Good morning, YouTube and everybody on social media. It's your boy Ricky Rick, and your boy Ricky Rick is back with another Ricky Talk. And today is July 7th, 2022. In case you didn't know, now you know. Um, so today I want to talk about two people in the NBA, two possibly Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. One is a basketball player that I do like, I do admire at times, not always. The other one is known for doing commercials and being a baller, but has not been that kind of person in my eyes. So the two people that I'm talking about here is the people that you've been probably hearing all week for the past couple weeks. They've been causing the NBA drama, news, worthy, getting people talking, expressing their opinions, their thoughts. So the two people, I'll just say it, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant being the person that I admire, I enjoy as a basketball player, someone that I wouldn't mind having on my team, but hasn't been on my team, but someone that I've seen play for the Oklahoma Thunder, play for the Golden State Warriors, and now recently moved to Brooklyn and trying to make something happen. Teamed up with Kyrie Irving, the other player that I want to talk about, who hasn't really been a star in my eyes, but um, came together, put a great team together, assembled a great team, had a couple of chances, had a couple of shots to crack it, and try to go for the NBA title, and didn't get the job done. And it seems like that era is coming to an end because Kyrie Irving had the chance to either return to the Brooklyn or ask for a trade or get a trade done. And, he had people talking for a couple of days. What his decision going to be? Is he loyal to Brooklyn? Is he going to leave his boy KD behind? Someone who he considers a great player, the greatest player in the NBA right now, someone who he considers a friend. So, will he do that to a friend? Kyrie Irving has made his decision to remain with the Brooklyn Nets. Now, the Brooklyn Nets have a chance to do something about that. Whether they want to trade him or not is up to them, and it hasn't been yet to see what they are planning to do. But I wouldn't doubt it if they try to trade him. One of the first names that popped up that everybody's been mentioning, I don't know if it's because if I live in the West Coast or whatnot, but the big name out there is the Los Angeles Lakers. Obviously, the Lakers are not happy themselves with what they acquired last year with Russell Westbrook, having a tough season and not having the season that everybody hoped by teaming up with LeBron James and AD. So now they want to see if they can get a trade done with one problem and bringing in a new problem. Russell Westbrook, and then changing to him for Kyrie Irving. Can that trade happen? I actually wrote that down as a question. I think it's. Do I think that's a trade that could happen? I actually do think that's a trade that can happen because those two players are kind of similar, and they've been bringing some drama to the NBA, some problems to their franchises. One, Russell Westbrook, he's born and raised from, you know, LA. He would like to play for the Los Angeles Lakers, obviously, because, you know, in many people's eyes who live in the West Coast or are from Cali or anything, you love the Lakers. You love your LA teams. You root for your LA teams. Even though we have the Los Angeles Clippers, the team that is known to be loved and be loved by the city of Angels is the Los Angeles Lakers. This is a Laker town. So, obviously, Russell Westbrook has got that opportunity to do so and has not lived up to that potential and didn't have a great season. And people want him out of here because the city of Angels, the Laker fan base, are high demand on winning titles. It's all about winning titles or nothing. You know, it's a lost season. Anytime we don't win the title, it's just another season that's down the drain. And that's just for any franchise, but our Laker motto is win titles. We are a town that wins championships. Just ask the Lakers, just ask the Kings, just ask the Dodgers, just ask the Rams. we have all brought championships to the City of Angels. So, except the Clippers. So, now, another thing I wrote down here is what is LeBron James' role that plays into this? Kyrie Irving and LeBron James have won a title back in Cleveland. After that, Kyrie certainly wanted to be the big name, the big dog, and make a name for himself, see that he can do it without LeBron, and has not happened. So, can these guys coexist? Can these guys put their past behind them and come together for the city of LA and maybe make something happen, make some sparks happen? Another thing, Anthony Davis, he's been very silent. A lot of people, ever since we got Anthony Davis to the Lakers, was that eventually it would be his team and he will carry on, and LeBron will pass the torch to him to take the reins, take the car keys, and take us to our future, building team for the future around Anthony Davis. Now, obviously, Anthony Davis is another player. Now, he has come through when we needed him, and he did bring a title with LeBron James. But the last couple seasons after winning the title, he has been having health issues, trying to stay healthy throughout the season, has been having knee injuries, leg injuries, so I don't know what's going on. He's been very quiet. I'm pretty sure he's up to something. He's, trying to correct his mistakes because I know a lot of people are starting to give him some shit. Pretty much saying, hey, you're this tall, you're this talented, and you can do this. You have the opportunity to, bring more championships, add more things, all stars, rings to your stats, and you're not doing it. You're not living up to your full potential. So, what's going on? That's a story. That's a video for a different day. Now, as far as Kevin Durant, I wrote some things down. So, one of the names that popped up, obviously, along with Kyrie Irving, is that what if Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving both came to the Lakers? Do I see that happening? I don't know if I see that happening, man, because we already got LeBron James, we already got AD, and for that to happen will be fucking crazy. Like, I know the city of LA will lose its shits, like, lose their mind. Like, I know I would. Like, I would not see that happening. And I feel like us Laker fans, we get teased every season about a big name coming to the Lakers, you know, and it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen, And finally, when it does happen, we've been having some big names, that do show up to Lakers. I just feel like lately, recently, during the Kobe years, we were always teased and didn't get that as much. Because like the Shaq era, we did have Kobe, we did have all these players, Karl Malone, Gary Payton, that came to LA. But Kobe, like during his area, we got Pal and we got Lamar Odom. We did get some like good role players, but star players, I wouldn't say so. Chris Paul was supposed to be the star, and then we all know what happened there. Um, the second team that I wrote down is the Warriors, the most recent team that Kevin Durant played for and won some championships with. Like, that would be crazy for Kevin Durant to go back and for the Warriors to take him back and try to get him, especially after winning the title this past season. Now, do I believe that the Warriors want him back? No, I think they don't want him back. I believe there's some teammates there that don't want him back, especially after he left them, when they could have kept going and trying to go after more titles. And it's been a long time for the Warriors that they had to like fight and crawl back to um, get back to the promised land and win a championship. The Phoenix Suns, you know, is another big name that Kevin Durant wrote down on his wish list. Now, do I think the Phoenix Suns want to give up Devin Booker for KD? KD is close to his last leg of his career, even though he's still young, but you don't want to have a situation like the Lakers where we got the last leg of LeBron and now we're struggling to even keep up with the most talented teams, top five teams in the NBA, and now barely making the playoffs to not even make the playoffs or getting eliminated in the first round. The other team that I wrote down on here is Miami Heat. The reason why I wrote down the Miami Heat is because that would be crazy to see KD go to another team and try to make it happen at another big city. And Miami Heat has been known to make a couple things happen. They did win a couple titles with Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal, even LeBron and Chris Bosh with Dwayne Wade. Um, Another team that I didn't write down, but would be crazy if it could happen. Philadelphia 76ers, but they just added James Harden, who decided to leave Brooklyn this past season and go for Philadelphia. And it sounds like he's going to be taking less money to be able to stay there in Philly. So I doubt Kevin Durant will want to go and join James Harden on a different team. But that's just me. Another team that would be just bananas is like the Celtics, uh, Boston, or the Bucks. Who won the title previously before the Warriors. So those are some of the teams that will be bananas, but not all those teams can make it happen. But top teams that are in talks is the Lakers, the Heat, Suns, and Warriors, but mostly Lakers and Suns as of right now. Will it happen? Can it happen? We will find out real soon. As always, it's your boy Ricky Rick. If I'm not making you laugh, not making you smile, or keeping you entertained, or giving you something to think about, your boy Ricky Rick ain't doing his job, and you already know. Your boy Ricky Rick does his job. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching my video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting, likes, comments, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. And let's talk about more sports. As always, I'm out. Your boy Ricky Rick. Love you guys. Peace and love.